but yes, zero dimension, just so literal. It has no dimensions. Why I introduced this to you was I told you that 1D is generated from dots, right? One dimension is just a single length, okay, just one length. And I told you how if you just align many dots, okay, one after the other, what you generate is a line, okay. And that's why, we say that infinite points or infinite dots make up a line. That's how you get a 1D with the help of dots or points. Then comes 2D. Now 2D, as you know, has two dimensions, meaning two lengths. And again, if you look at it, it is basically 1D, which is generating the second dimension, which is called the breadth or the width. And that's the reason why it's called 2D. So it's basically, think of a line, very fine line, of course, on the board doesn't look like that, but think of a line, and many lines, if you stack on top of each other, obviously of equal lengths, something like this. If you stack many lines on top of each other, what you generate is actually this second dimension, right? This dimension is your second dimension, and this was the original dimension, the length. So many lines stacked on top of each other gives or generates the second dimension, which is called the width or the breadth, okay. That's how a 2D figure is generated. And in a similar way, you can think of 3D, 4D, and so on. Even 3D, if you think of 2D is like a plane, like it's a simple plane surface like this. Imagine many such surfaces, okay, stacking on top of each other like this, okay. It gives a third height, it generates a third height, which is actually called the height. So let me just draw it in this fashion so that you can understand. Something like this, okay. So imagine this surface as the 2D surface. So imagine like a sheet of page and many sheets like being stacked on top of each other like this. So what you generate is this third height, that's the reason why it's called 3D. 3 dimensions, meaning the length, the width, and the height, which is generated when you stack many 2D surfaces on top of each other. So that's the basic concept. The reason why I'm telling you this is when you do formulas, it will help you a lot if you understand what is going on and how is 2D even a part of 3D, how is 1D a part of 2D, and so on. So the formulas kind of is derived or related with this concept. Is this clear? Is this idea clear?